Hi NEA. I am here at your garden today on this beautiful day, and I wanted to give you guys an update because there's some really exciting things growing in your garden. So I'm going to take you on a little tour here. So in our first bed, there's all of these radishes coming up. So all of these plants are radishes. You can even see there's a little bit of red at the base of these plants. Those are our baby radishes forming. So those were planted a couple of weeks ago, and you can tell they're already growing really fast. Now, you'll also notice there's a bunch of other tiny little plants growing, and those unfortunately are all weeds. So it's kind of a bummer with weeds because weeds are plants too. They have the same needs that our plants that we're growing as food need. So they need the soil, the water, the sun, the air around them. But when they're in the same garden bed as the plants we're growing, they compete with our other vegetable plants. So they take some of the nutrients, some of the food from the soil. And so we really want to make sure that we get as many weeds out as we can. Now over here in this bed, you'll notice there's also a lot of weeds. I've got a lot of work to do to get these weeds out, but there's also some really awesome little lettuce plants coming up. And right here, there are pea plants. So our peas are gonna grow up this trellis. They're gonna get really tall, but so far they've been taking their time. So we're gonna keep an eye on our peas and see how they grow. Now coming over here, this is some parsley that the garden sprouts had planted a while ago. It's come back up as parsley does every year, and it smells delicious. Right here, I just planted a couple of pepper plants that I had started inside. Pepper plants like it really warm, so you want to make sure it's nice and sunny before you put them outside. Coming over here, this is a baby cucumber plant. And even though this is so small, this one cucumber plant is going to grow to fill the whole garden bed right here, because cucumber plants just have vines that spread out and they grow like crazy. So I can't wait to see what happens with that. Over in this bed, we've got some squash. So again, the squash is going to get a lot bigger than they are right now. Not quite as big as the cucumber, but we're going to keep an eye on these guys because as soon as it gets even warmer, they're going to grow like crazy. And then in our last garden bed, again, lots of weeds, but we have all of this awesome stuff growing that I believe our garden sprouts planted in the early spring, and all of it is garlic. So once we start to see the seed forming on our garlic, we can dig it up and we're gonna have some nice fresh garlic. So stay tuned, NEA, for some more updates from your garden. It looks awesome right now. See you guys later.